My brothers and sisters, Yali Madat, I hope all continues to be well with you. Navroz Mubarak to you and your families. On behalf of the Jamaati institutions, it gives me great joy to share a moment with you on this special day. Today, I hope that all of us have had the pleasure of connecting with our loved ones in our immediate households and talking to our friends and family near and far. As all of us celebrate Navroz, which especially marks a moment of new beginnings and renewed hope, we must surely reflect on the past year as we look forward to the year ahead. The last year has been unlike any that most of us have experienced in our lifetimes. While it has no doubt been very challenging, it has also given us a chance to come together as a Jamaat and in our personal lives in new ways that we had never considered before. And now, with the vaccines becoming more and more available, it is beginning to feel like we might be turning a corner towards a new normal ahead, one that combines the best of our lives before the pandemic with some important lessons that we have gained over the past year. Let us look to the future with renewed cautious optimism. Optimism, yes, but cautious in our approach, with a commitment also to continue to take precautions as suggested by public health authorities. And as we look to the future, let us be mindful of our experiences from the past year, and with intentionality, let us carry the positives from this period forward with us. This past year has given us the opportunity to reflect on what is important in our lives: family, friends, and our faith. We have been reminded of how important connection to our Jamaat is and how we can rely on one another, particularly in trying times. Thousands of volunteers in our Jamaat have stepped forward to be of service to others, whether it was simply making phone calls to others in the Jamaat to see if any help was needed, or delivering hot food or medicine to seniors or other Jamaati members in need. Others have invested time sewing masks, distributing food or water to those in our broader communities who are experiencing food insecurity. And still others have worked towards addressing the underlying historic inequities in our society. This past year has created new ways to serve, and we hope that this renewed sense of service and purpose continues and grows in the years ahead. Inshallah, with the wisdom and strength and with the guidance of our beloved Maulana Hazri Imam, new opportunities for our personal and communal progress will also present themselves as we realize a new normal in the weeks and months ahead. Through the pandemic, we have learned in the last year just how vulnerable some of us are to slipping on the spectrum of mental health. But we have also learned to be resilient. Unpredictability, like loss of income, and change in social routines can cause concern, anxiety, and depression. Many of us have become more aware of our own mental well-being and the reasons that adversely impact us, and we have also developed responses to adapt to such adversity. As we look ahead, let us carry these lessons and habits forwards with us. Let us be purposeful in tending to our mental well-being and that of our loved ones, just as we are of our physical or financial health. To our students and our parents, the last year has been particularly challenging. All of us have been understandably concerned about the long-term impacts of a year spent learning remotely. And yet, through it all, our youth have developed and refined their skills to learn in a variety of different ways. We have also developed a greater appreciation for the tremendous work and sacrifices our teachers have made as they continue to educate us while simultaneously taking care of their own families. Whether we eagerly await the return to face-to-face instruction or choose to continue with online learning, let us build upon these skills and apply them to the new normal that is sure to emerge in the field of education. In the meantime, many youth who began their freshman years of college may be wondering if the school they chose is the right one. Understandably, with the extracurricular activities and social activities that are integral to the college experience absent this year, the experience may be falling short of what we expected, and we may be wondering if we made the right decision in our selection of schools. If you or your children are reconsidering your college decision, before you make any major decisions, we invite you to reach out to the institutions to discuss your considerations. Also this Navroz, let us take a moment to remind ourselves of just how diverse we are as a USA Jamaat. We have Jamaati members from different traditions. We have members who have immigrated from many countries around the world, and an increasing number of us have been born and raised in the United States. We have multi-faith families, and we have Jamaati members of different economic backgrounds and in many different fields of business and professions. We have different opinions and perspectives on a variety of topics. These and many other dimensions of diversity are an integral part of our Jamaat's identity. As a Jamaat, we will always strive to support and love one another just as we are. This Navroz, let us acknowledge that this diversity is a strength and that being more inclusive of every individual is something that each one of us can do to further strengthen our Jamaat and empower all our fellow Jamaati members to live their fullest and happiest lives. Finally, I wish each one of you and your families heartfelt Navroz Mubarak and a happy new year from me and my family. Khuda Hafiz and Ya Ali Madad.